The future isn't coming, it's already here. Right now, in labs across the world, scientists are engineering breakthroughs that will rewrite everything we know about energy, medicine, intelligence, and human potential itself. From batteries made of salt that could power entire cities, to AI that writes its own code, to technology so advanced it sounds like pure science fiction. And trust me, what's coming at number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. These are the innovations that will define the next decade, reshape entire industries, and fundamentally change how we live on this planet. Welcome to the 10 upcoming technologies that will change the world. This is what the future looks like. Reconfigurable intelligent surfaces. Wireless dead zones could soon become a thing of the past. Reconfigurable intelligent surfaces are revolutionary panels embedded with thousands of tiny programmable antennas that can manipulate electromagnetic waves in real time. Think of them as intelligent mirrors for wireless signals. These surfaces don't generate signals themselves. They reshape and redirect them with pinpoint accuracy. Install one on a building wall, and suddenly every device in the area gets perfect connectivity. No more drop calls in stadiums. No more buffering in basements. But this technology goes far beyond better Wi-Fi. These surfaces can reduce network energy consumption by up to 70%, enable precise indoor positioning accurate to centimeters, and even enhance radar systems. Major telecom companies are already deploying pilot programs. And by 2030, these intelligent surfaces could be as common as cell towers, silently optimizing the invisible waves that connect our digital world. Generative AI. Watermarking in a world flooded with AI-generated content. How do you know what's real? Generative AI watermarking is the answer. This technology embeds invisible, unremovable signatures directly into AI-created text, images, videos, and audio, similar to how currency has hidden security features. Google's SynthID system, now open-sourced, works by subtly adjusting word choices in text, or manipulating pixels in images in ways humans can't detect, but machines can identify instantly. Meta has deployed watermarking across its platforms to combat deepfakes. The stakes are enormous, protecting elections from misinformation, preventing academic cheating, safeguarding intellectual property, and restoring trust in digital media. The World Economic Forum named this one of 2025's most critical emerging technologies. As AI content becomes indistinguishable from human creation, watermarking could become the digital world's immune system, our first line of defense against a post-truth reality. Collaborative, sensing networks. Your smartphone, your car, and every streetlight around you are about to start talking to each other. Collaborative sensing networks represent a radical evolution of the Internet of Things, where distributed sensors don't just collect data independently, they communicate directly with each other to create a unified, high-resolution map of the physical world. Autonomous vehicles use this to see around corners by receiving sensor data from other cars and infrastructure. Smart cities detect traffic jams before they happen. Industrial robots coordinate seamlessly without central control. This technology leverages upcoming 6G networks that can simultaneously communicate and sense the environment like radar. The result? Self-driving cars that share perception, disaster response systems that coordinate in real time, and cities that adapt to human behavior automatically. It's the difference between 1,000 isolated sensors and one super-intelligent nervous system spanning entire cities. Green nitrogen. Fixation. Feeding 8 billion people has an invisible cost. Traditional fertilizer production consumes 2% of global energy and emits 450 million tons of carbon dioxide annually. Green nitrogen fixation is about to change that. Scientists have engineered bacteria and enzymes that can pull nitrogen from the air and convert it into fertilizer at ambient temperature and pressure. The same process plants like soybeans use naturally, but supercharged through synthetic biology. Traditional methods require extreme heat and pressure, essentially burning fossil fuels to make food possible. This breakthrough could revolutionize agriculture by enabling farmers to produce fertilizer on site, using renewable energy, drastically cutting costs and emissions. Companies are already field testing genetically modified crops that fertilize them. If scaled globally, this single technology could reduce agricultural emissions by 40% while making food production cheaper and more accessible to developing nations. Autonomous, biochemical sensing, self-powered sensors that monitor your health, food safety, and environmental threats continuously, without batteries or maintenance sound like science fiction, but they're arriving now. Autonomous biochemical sensors combine biological components like enzymes with nanomaterials to detect specific molecules while generating their own power from the environment they're monitoring. Plant a sensor in soil, and it harvests energy from organic matter while detecting contamination. Wear one on your skin, and it monitors glucose levels using your sweat as its power source. These sensors can detect foodborne pathogens in real time, identify cancer biomarkers in breath, and provide early warning for disease outbreaks by monitoring wastewater. Unlike current systems requiring constant power and maintenance, these sensors work indefinitely once deployed. Cities could have thousands monitoring air quality. Hospitals could track infections automatically. It's continuous, invisible health and safety monitoring at planetary scale. GLP-1s for neurodegenerative disease. Ozempic and Wegovy changed weight loss. Now they might cure Alzheimer's. GLP-1 drugs, originally developed for diabetes, are showing extraordinary promise against neurodegenerative diseases in a way nobody predicted. Clinical trials revealed that these medications reduce Alzheimer's progression by up to 30% and significantly slow Parkinson's disease. The mechanism is revolutionary. GLP-1 drugs reduce brain inflammation, improve insulin signaling in neurons, and appear to clear toxic protein buildups that cause dementia. Pharmaceutical giants are now running massive trials specifically targeting neurodegeneration. Early results show patients maintaining cognitive function years longer than expected. The implications are staggering. Millions facing cognitive decline could maintain their memories and independence. If confirmed, this accidental discovery could be this decade's penicillin moment, a drug designed for one purpose that revolutionizes treatment for entirely different diseases, affecting hundreds of millions worldwide. Engineered living therapeutics. Scientists are turning bacteria into medicine factories that live inside your body. Engineered living therapeutics use synthetic biology to reprogram microbes, cells, and fungi into biological factories that produce drugs on demand, exactly where needed. Unlike pills you swallow daily, these living medicines colonize your gut or bloodstream and manufacture therapeutic compounds continuously. Chariot Bioscience has developed microbes that release cancer-fighting compounds after a single dose. Japanese researchers use modified salmonella to activate immune systems against tumors. Companies are engineering probiotics that produce insulin for diabetics, eliminating daily injections forever. These aren't passive treatments. They're intelligent biological systems that sense disease markers and respond automatically. One dose could provide lifelong therapy. The pharmaceutical industry is being fundamentally disrupted by biology itself, transforming patients into bioreactors producing personalized medicine from within. Advanced nuclear technology. Nuclear energy is being reinvented. Small modular reactors represent a complete paradigm shift from the massive, controversial plants of the past. These factory-built reactors are the size of shipping containers, produce zero carbon emissions, cannot melt down due to passive safety systems, and can be deployed anywhere from remote communities to industrial facilities. Unlike traditional reactors requiring decades, SMRs are mass-produced and installed in months. They generate 24/7 baseload power that renewables can't match. Countries from Canada to Indonesia are deploying them to replace coal plants. Tech companies like Microsoft and Google are purchasing them to power AI data centers. Rolls-Royce is selling them globally. This isn't your grandfather's nuclear energy. It's clean, safe, scalable, and finally economically competitive with fossil fuels. Advanced nuclear might be our best chance at solving climate change while meeting growing energy demands. Osmotic power systems. There's an ocean of untapped energy where rivers meet the sea, and we're finally learning to harvest it. Osmotic power exploits the natural pressure difference when freshwater and saltwater mix, a process releasing tremendous energy that's been invisible until now. New membrane technologies can capture this energy efficiently, turning every river delta into a power plant. Unlike solar and wind, osmotic power runs 24/7 with zero emissions. A single facility where a major river meets the ocean could power a small city indefinitely. Norway and the Netherlands are building commercial plants. The global potential is staggering. 2 terawatts of continuous clean energy, equivalent to 2,000 nuclear plants, available wherever rivers meet seas. It's renewable baseload power from a source we never fully exploited. As membrane technology improves and costs drop, osmotic power could become as fundamental to our grid as hydroelectric dams. Structural, battery, composites. Here's the #1 technology that will change everything. What if your car's body was the battery? Structural battery composites are materials that simultaneously store energy and bear mechanical weight. Carbon fiber infused with lithium electrolytes becomes both battery and structure. An electric vehicle using this technology would be 25% lighter because the chassis itself stores energy. No separate battery pack needed. Laptops could be 50% thinner. Drones could fly 3 times longer. Aircraft could go electric because the wings and fuselage become the battery. This isn't iterative improvement, it's a fundamental reimagining of how we build everything. Companies like Synonis and Chalmers University have working prototypes. The first commercial products launch in 2026. When your phone's screen charges your phone. When buildings store solar energy in their walls. When vehicles are batteries that move. That's when this technology truly transforms civilization. These 10 technologies aren't distant dreams. They're in development right now, with the first commercial applications launching within the next 3 to 5 years. The future is being built in laboratories today, and it's more incredible than most of us imagine. Which technology are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe for more cutting-edge tech content.